No! I am way too drunk to be singing in front of people.
But we love you.
Hello and welcome to Sky Cinema. My name is Chris. Let's dive in and join Florence Pugh and Morgan Freeman on a journey through love, loss, and self-forgiveness as we learn 7 things about Zach Braff's A Good Person. Number 1. Swings and roundabouts. Allison, played by Florence Pugh, has as close to a modern fairy tale life as you can ask for, with a loving fiancé, a blossoming career, and supportive family and friends. As is often the case in fairy tales, tragedy hits and her world crumbles in the blink of an eye when she survives an unimaginable tragedy, emerging from recovery with an opioid addiction and unresolved grief. As the years go by, a chance meeting with her would-be father-in-law Morgan Freeman gives her a fighting chance to put her life back together and move forward. Buckle up for a redemption tale that is as heartbreaking as it is uplifting and shows us that even in the darkest moments, Morgan Freeman will always be there for us. Number 2. The line between comedy and tragedy. As you have probably already gathered, A Good Person deals with deep themes and strong emotions, but it also has its fair share of laughs, like Morgan Freeman's character's reaction when he catches someone in bed with his granddaughter. It turns into a joint effort with a neighbor to make sure he's embarrassed so much that he never returns. Pugh has already talked about the balance of comedy and drama in the movie by saying, "You need lightness in the times of darkness," and I think that's something that Zach is really good at doing. Those who have seen Scrubs will know all too well that Zach Braff is well accustomed to switching between the two, sometimes even in one line.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
So many heartbreaking scenes have emotionally scarred Scrubs fans over the years, and honestly, we are better for it and ready to be hurt again. Before we continue, if you love discovering new shows and movies to watch and are enjoying this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, as that's the best way to let us know that you want to see more videos like this. And in the comments let us know, have you ever started to laugh when you weren't meant to? Number 3. Especially for you. Inspired by his own losses and the process of finding the light, Zach Braff began to write A Good Person specifically to highlight the talents of his then partner, Florence Pugh, when they were living together during the COVID lockdown. Pugh is known for choosing complex parts like her Oscar-nominated performance in Little Women, the horror movie Midsommar, and the drama-filled Don't Worry Darling opposite Harry Styles. She has said that she has never picked a role unless I've been scared of it, so she was more than willing to take up the challenge. It's very special to have a piece of work solely created for one actor, and more special when that writer knows the actor so well that the little bits of themselves they may not be aware of can work their way in to bring a new dimension to performance and movie. Number 4. The Voice of God. Opposite Florence Pugh's Allison is Morgan Freeman, and honestly, who else would you want to be taking life lessons from? Upon reading the script himself, Morgan Freeman, yes, we will full name him each time because Morgan Freeman has earned the right, said, "I see myself in the whole script." For those eagle-eyed viewers, here are a few things to look out for. First, there's a portrait of Morgan Freeman's character Daniel in the movie in military uniform in his 20s. This is an actual picture of Morgan Freeman from years past. Also, some scenes with Morgan Freeman were filmed at Zach Braff's former high school, Columbia High School. Number 5. Thank you for the music. A mainstay of Zach Braff's films has been its soundtrack. The Garden State soundtrack is certified platinum, and you'll find many articles and videos talking about or ranking the songs. For A Good Person, music is such a large part of the movie that Florence Pugh wrote a couple of tracks specifically for the movie, and performs these songs in a scene we'll come back to a little later. Like Braff's previous efforts, the A Good Person soundtrack is sure to be remembered fondly and will have many still listening after the end credits have rolled. Number 6. Anatomy of a Scene. The stakes are always high when you only have one chance to film the scene, so when Florence Pugh came up with the idea of wanting to cut her hair, it had to be done right the first time. The hairstylist on set showed Florence roughly where to cut and, more importantly, where not to cut, as, after all, it's not like it's something you could practice. This took place in a real home, and to get the best view, they had to get the homeowner's permission to cut a hole in the wall to place the camera where the mirror would be. In the scene, Pugh's character, Allison, follows steps given by a YouTuber influencer, meaning they had to seek out a video fitting this description. The movie's assistant editor reached out to a friend's daughter who recorded a video of her talking someone through cutting their hair, and they loved the take so much that she appears in the final version. Number 7. That's what friends are for. We all know that making a movie takes time and the work of a small army to complete, and that's why Zach Braff and Florence Pugh recruited many of their friends to help. To start, we have a fantastic turn from Shannon as Florence Pugh's mother, Diane. And in a scene we spoke about earlier where Pugh's character is singing in front of a room full of her friends, they wanted to make this as natural as possible, so many of these people are close personal friends that agreed to join in on the fun. Many of the supporting casts and friends you will see are Broadway stars or stand-up comedians who were brought on knowing their real-life connections would shine through on screen. Morgan Freeman's neighbor in the film, played by Jackie Hoffman, was also in Zach Braff's highly rated Garden State, so keep your eyes peeled to see who you can spot along the way. So that was our rundown of 7 things about a good person. If you're looking for a memorable and honest story of finding your way back from the edge, or even if you want to use it as an excuse to release some emotion, you should watch A Good Person. It's currently available now on Sky Cinema, via Sky Glass, Q and Stream. If you've enjoyed this video and are constantly looking for new TV shows and movies to watch, then hit that like and subscribe button to ensure you'll catch upcoming videos. You'll also find some other videos you may enjoy right here.